What is up, you amazing, beautiful people? I hope you are doing well wherever you're at and whatever time of day or night you end up watching this video, because I have a Fury review for you guys today. Yes, a Fury review. I honestly love this tank, and I've been trying to get it for so freaking long, and I finally got it in a pop-up offer. The price on it in the pop-up offer was not worth it, but I still got it anyways. And for this review, this first battle is just a first class game, not too good of one. It's just really strategy and all that. But the other two replays I have are both masteries, so stay tuned for that. I have two masteries for this review. That should tell you something, how much I really enjoy this tank. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the stats of the tank. Right away, for the survivability of the tank, you only have 980 hit points. For the main armor, for your turret on the front is 76, on the sides of the turret 51, and for the rear 51 as well. For the hull, the front is 63, for the sides 38, and for the rear 38. And for the chance of fire, pretty much on every tank that I've done so far is 20% chance of getting caught on fire. For the view range, you do have 278.8 meters. And for the concealment, while stationary, you have 38%, while moving 33%, and upon firing while stationary, 9%. Now for the fire of the tank, damage per minute is 2,151 damage. For the reload time, it is 4.46 seconds, and the average penetration for AP is 128 millimeters. For APCR, 177 millimeters, and for high explosive, it is going to be 20 millimeters. So pretty decent, just like the E8, just pretty much same tank, just different skin. I'm not quite sure what's different. I think there's like 1% on something that's different, but we'll see. We'll compare it later in a different video if I remember to do that. For the average damage for the AP is 160. For APCR it is 135, and for high explosive it will be 200. For the aiming time, you have 2.8 seconds. For the dispersion at 100 meters, you have 0.362 meters. And for the gun turn limit, up is going to be 25 degrees, basically your gun elevation. For your gun depression, you will have 12 degrees, which is pretty insane. I really like that though. I love tanks with good gun depression. For your maneuverability, your top speed forward is going to be 48 kilometers an hour. For reverse, it'll be 18. For the average speed, it will be 34. The power to weight ratio will be 17.4 horsepower to ton. For weight, the tank is 34.35 tons, and for the turret turn rate, or degrees, however you guys want to say it, it is 46.17. For the hull turn rate, you have 55.89 degrees per second. For the terrain crossing capacity on the road will be 123%. On the ground, it will be 110%, and in water, it will be 92%. And the engine horsepower will be 598.0. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the stats of this tank. And overall, I do really enjoy this tank. If you guys play the E8 at all, or any Sherman basically besides the Firefly that I could think of, it's pretty much like that, the same playstyle. But the closest tank, like I said, is the Easy 8. If you have played the Easy 8 and you enjoy playing the Easy 8, you will love playing this tank, because it's basically the Easy 8, just different skin. Because obviously it's from the movie Fury. I really do enjoy playing this tank. If you guys don't know already, I am a Shermanaholic. I just love Sherman tanks. Doesn't matter what kind of Sherman tank it is, as long as it is a Sherman tank, I love it, and I love playing it. Just like this tank, I really enjoy playing this tank, and I really love the Easy 8. Pretty much the same tank, and I really love just playing this tank in general. Towards the end of this video, I will tell you guys my honest opinion if I believe this tank is going to be worth it or not. If it is going to be worth the gold, worth the money, what price range you should get this tank at, all that fun stuff towards the end of the video. But right now, we are going to discuss the battle and how to play the tank. So right away in this battle, based off the layout of the teams and all that, I decided to go over to base C. I decided to just peek up over here, see if I could spot any tanks, and if there are no tanks spotted, I'm just going to sit in this cap and cap it out. And if you played the E8 at all, you guys kind of know the play style. Just go up, try to spot enemy tanks, and get into places where you could have good gun depression. Like on this hill right here, I could use that rock as cover, and I could use my gun depression to peek around, whatever, and get shots on the enemy. But there were no enemies around, so I was not able to get shots off, but I was able to cap base C. and I decide to flank around, since it looks like most, if not the entire enemy team, is going base A for some reason instead of base A and B. And I think there is still a tank or two kind of stuck in spawn. Yep, right there, the Tiger SP is still stuck over in spawn. So I switched to APCR to confirm the shot. As you saw, it was red. If I shot AP, I would have bounced. Get a shot off, and I move. This tank is pretty quick, so use that maneuverability at that speed to your advantage. Try to get another snapshot off. We both miss our shots, and I do get a hit from the AMX right there. He gets 2 shots off. And I'm gonna focus this Tiger one. And I'm just gonna get into cover, and this, you can get bounces in this tank. Believe it or not, you can get bounces if you get lucky bounces off of the gun mantling, I believe it is, or just lucky bounces in general. You can get some bounces, but I'm not saying go brawl it out or duke it out in like a frontal, like face-to-face attack. You will lose that because this tank has no armor besides the gun mantling. That's pretty much it. But as you guys saw there, the SU did bounce me there, and I was able to get a shot off on him. And right now I am not in like the absolute best position, but considering the circumstances, I had to make do with what I had. I see that the SU is low HP, so I decide to push up, get a shot into him, and as soon as he turns around about to take the shot on me, I take him out of the game. I see the eraser there. Switched to AP, thought I could get a shot off, but as you clearly saw, I got a ricochet, just went flying. I'm going to try to focus this IS. Did not realize he was behind cover, took a shot, hit the cover, and I'm just going to try to get more shots on him, but they do bounce. The penetration on this tank is okay. You could work with it for the most part, but on most, if not all my tanks, I run at least 6 premium ammunition in case I need to guarantee shots and get through armor. Like this battle, for example, that IS, he's a tier above me, and I had to switch to APCR to get shots off. And even then, it wasn't looking too good. So run some premium ammunition on your tanks. Just do it. You'll thank me later. But we do push up. We are hitting this eraser. Try to get the kill shot, but the Tiger P does beat me there, and we do end up getting the mastery. But the penetration on this tank is iffy. It's okay. Let me take that back. It's okay. You can work with it, like I said before. Just can't really rely on it too much when it comes to those heavily armored tanks like that IS. As you saw earlier, he was showing us his side, and I still could not penetrate it. It was just all red. But there we go. We are on top of this leaderboard, and we get 3 kills for the mastery. And we are going to get into the last battle here. I think I do a little bit above 3k damage in this battle. And if you guys have enjoyed the review so far, go ahead and smash that like button and leave a comment your favorite part of the video or anything in general down in the comment section below. And subscribe for more content. Also, hit that bell notification so you're always notified when I upload a new video. Because I am going to be, the Panzer 58 Mutts. I'll be doing a review on that tank too. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, if I'm going to upload it before or after this video, but we'll see how it goes. And right away, based on the map, like the team layout and all that, I decided to go for base C and get into this position right here where I could use this tank's 12 degrees of gun depression very effectively. Just peek over, get shots off, and as you saw, I was getting a couple bounces from the gun mantlet. Just as long as you're not showing your entire tank, like I have been a little bit. But that smasher there scared me a little bit, so I had to back up, or else I would have been deleted from the game. And situational awareness is always important in any battle, in any tank that you're in, because that Gravedigger did push up behind us, getting shots on him, trying to circle him, and as you can see, he's pretty much all red. This shot from behind did bounce him. So you're going to have that APCR that I told you about earlier, the premium ammunition, is going to come in handy, but I don't even think I switched to it until like the last 2 shots. But yeah, use this tank's maneuverability in this like situation, circle of death, an enemy tank. Use that speed to your advantage, and you will get the win. Right there, we took out the Gravedigger. And now, based off the battle, I decided to go flank around and attack the enemy, since our KV-1S has the attention of that Cromwell that just got deleted and the Smasher. I do block that Dracula there, but in the end it did help me out because he got a shot on the VK and I did too. I'm going to go around to the side of this VK and we are going to double team him and take him out of the game. And now the Smasher is all that's left over on this flank. He's going to delete our KV-1S, and I switched to APCR just to confirm the shots. We need to take out this dangerous tank, and we took out the Smasher. The OP tank really needs to get nerfed, but Wargaming will never nerf it because that's Wargaming for you. But now there are 3 enemy tanks left. I was going to go charge in, but once they took out the Black Prince, I stopped and I considered going back and capping base C, but I said, you know what, we could take them. It's only 2 tanks left. We could use our speed and maneuverability, flank around them and all that. So I do poke out. I'm just trying to get some sneaky shots in on this Vindicator while he is focusing our other teammates. I did not realize the Tankenstein was focusing us, to tunneling us, waiting for us to poke out. He gets a nasty shot on us, but thankfully we are on 3 HP, and I'm able to just light up this Vindicator from behind, leaving him on a 1-shot or possible 2-shot for that Drac if he does get the chance. But our Type 62 Dragon ends up taking him out instead. And all that's left is the Tankenstein. So if one of us... pardon, I need to drink some water. Very dehydrated. But if the Tankenstein does take out one of us, the other 2 could rush in and just circle death him, just whittle down his HP until he's no more. I get another shot off onto him. He was focusing me, so I try to get away. I got his attention, so our teammates do rush in, and I think the Drac takes him out. Yep, the Drac does take him out. I got his attention first, then the Type 62 got his attention, and then the Drac popped out and finished him off. Get the mastery, 3,000 damage, 1 tank destroyed, and we are on top of the leaderboard. My honest opinion about this tank, is it worth it? Yes, but only if it's at a low price. The highest that I will go is like 8,000 gold, and that's stretching it. The pop-up offer was $25. Do not, if you get a pop-up offer like that, do not get it. It is not worth it. But Wargaming knows people really want this tank, so they are obviously going to sell it at extremely high prices whenever it comes out, which is very unfortunate. But if you are lucky enough to be on the game at a time where they do sell it at a lower price, the highest I would go, and if it comes out for gold, is 8,000, and that's kind of stretching it. But for money wise, I spent $25 on it. That's for you guys. I would recommend at least $12. But if you guys really want it, go ahead and get it. Like, this is just my opinions, and then you guys can go ahead and do what you want with my opinions. Know that I do believe the tank is worth it, but at a certain price range. So if you have liked the video, smash that like button, leave a comment your favorite part of the video or anything in general down in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content and hit that bell notification so you're always notified of when I upload a new video. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never see